this is the last part of the connective tissue. Example, blood, our dove. So our blood is actually also one type of connective tissue. Okay, so I think blood, you see this diagram. Okay, blood, I think all of you already know that we have two main components, right? One is called as plasma and one is a blood component, blood cell component, cellular element. So 55% is plasma and 45% is our blood. So normally our plasma, we know that 90% of the plasma is water, right? As a solvent, water is water, and then another 10% is that contain either ion or plasma protein lah, plasma protein and also the nutrient. So these are all the ion and protein. So this one actually you should know already. You already learned in SPM, right? So ini boleh baca sendiri. Yang paling penting adalah cellular component. So we know that our blood contains 3 cellular component, right? Red blood cell, erythrocyte, leucocyte, and also platelet. So all of these, okay. So this one is about the plasma. So normally our plasma is in yellow color, right? And then normally I already mentioned that 90% of plasma is made up of water. Another 10% is the mineral ion, plasma protein, nutrient, and also hormone. So mineral ion normally is salt ion like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and chloride. Normally is act as to osmotic balance in the blood and maybe role in muscle like the calcium ion role in the muscle, and then nerve, regulate nerve also and regulate the permeability. So sodium, potassium pump, and also nerve is normally is sodium, all this and nutrient, the nutrient that is hydrolyzed that can be dissolved in water, nutrient, vitamin C and vitamin B, right? Vitamin C and vitamin B, all these also can be dissolved in water. Why? It also can be transported within the plasma. And then our hormone, the hormone that produced by the endocrine gland like insulin hormone, glucagon hormone, ADH, progesterone, testosterone, all these hormones will be transported, may be transported within our plasma also. And then we also have the protein that involved in blood clotting like the fibrinogen. Our protein is fibrinogen. This one is play the role in blood clotting, right? So all these are okay. And then this is about the plasma protein, the type of the plasma protein that we have, like albumin, apolipomin, immunoglobulin, fibrinogen, globulin, alpha globulin, beta globulin, and gamma globulin. So this one you can pick yourself lah. So actually you already learn in SPM already lah. Okay. Next is about erythrocyte. So red blood cell lah. So I think this one all of you are familiar with it. You also learn in SPM. So yang paling penting, the shape is biconcave disc shape, right? Blood cell is biconcave disc shape. So the main structure, the main characteristic is it does not contain any nucleus, right? Does not contain any nucleus, and then it contains hemoglobin. Hemoglobin structure, right? Hemoglobin, and then the main function is to carry oxygen and also carbon dioxide. Main function is to gases exchange and gases exchange. So okay, so that's all. Okay. So this is just the main structure of the erythrocyte lah. The first structure shape is biconcave disc shape. So why it want to have the biconcave disc shape? Because it want to give the large surface area versus volume ratio. So this large surface area meaning that oxygen can diffuse quickly out of the cell. Maksudnya oxygen boleh banyak oxygen, and oxygen, the diffusion rate of the oxygen can more faster lah. It is in the flat surface. Flat surface meaning that the oxygen can diffuse in the slower rate. And also the blood cells are very small compared to the leukocyte. Leukocyte is more bigger. So normally red blood cell is 7 micrometer only. 7 micrometer only. And then this small size meaning that no hemoglobin structure within the cell is very far from the surface membrane. And then the hemoglobin molecule can therefore quickly enhance oxygen with the fluid outside the cell. So our red blood cell contain main structure is we call as hemoglobin, right? Hemoglobin protein. So hemoglobin protein is very important to carry the oxygen gas and also carbon dioxide gas, or C hemoglobin, right? Okay. The transport of the oxygen and carbon dioxide you will learn in semester 2, chapter 1, gas exchange. So I just want to show that the red blood cell is very small. Why it need to very small? It need to say that the distance between the hemoglobin and the plasma membrane of the red blood cell is very close to each other. So that when the oxygen diffuse into the red blood cell, the hemoglobin can quickly have the reaction with the oxygen and then can carry the oxygen quickly. It can have the quickly reaction lah. Kalau dia besar, sangat besar, maksudnya oksigen masuk dekat sel, dia take time. It take time to go to the hemoglobin. So it need to very small. So this is a reason why it is big to very small. And another structure is very flexible structure. So normally red blood cells are very flexible. So meaning that the cells are able to deform so that they can pass through this vessel. So normally if you see that our blood vessel we contain 3 types of blood vessel, right? Artery, vein, and also blood capillaries. So blood capillary is the very narrow punya vessel. So normally when it is very narrow, maksudnya kalau red blood cell dia tak boleh fleksibel, maksudnya dia akan sangkut dekat sana. Dia tak boleh bergerak lah, dia akan sangkut dekat sana. So if it is flexible, dia boleh ubah shape dia. Dia boleh jadi sempit sikit, dia boleh bergerak lah. Unless it can pass through this capillary vessel. So this is possible because the cell have a specialized cytoskeleton made up of mesh-like network for protein fiber, allow them to be squeezed into different shape, but then spring back to produce a normal biocomplex. So it can change the shape to ensure that the cells can pass through this very narrow blood capillary. But when after it pass through the blood capillary, then it will return back to the biconcave shape again. And another structure is red blood cell does not contain many organelles. Nucleus, it does not contain nucleus, mitochondria, and also endoplasmic reticulum. So meaning that why it need to does not contain these all organelles, because it need to give the maximum spaces so that got more spaces for the cells to carry more hemoglobin. So it can maximize the amount of oxygen can be carried out lah. Kalau dia ada nucleus, ada mitochondria, maksudnya oksigen dia datang, hemoglobin dia tak ada tempat yang banyak lah, kerana nucleus ni semua organelle dia ada spend the space already, take a place already. So it need to save the space and optimize the space so it does not contain any nucleus, any organelles only. It only contain the hemoglobin. Okay, so this is all about the erythrocyte, and then this is the formation of erythrocyte. So okay, ini yang I want to perlu tahu. So normally I just want to show you that our blood erythrocyte is made from bone marrow. Our erythrocyte is made up from bone marrow, and then this is the process lah. I just want to show you that our erythrocyte is produced from bone marrow. Okay, and then our lifespan of the erythrocyte is about 120 days lah. 3 months lah. Normally is about 3 months. 3 months or 4 months. 4 months. Our red blood cell normally lifespan is about 4 months. After 4 months, they akan die lah. And then when it die, it will undergo autolysis, right? Autophagocytosis. Okay, ini about the erythrocyte. And then this is the structure of the hemoglobin. Ini I think you already You will learn more in detail in semester 2, and also you already have the image in chapter 1, right? I already explained the structure of hemoglobin. So this is the structure. So I already, you know that hemoglobin is the quaternary protein structure. It contains 4 polypeptide chain, 2 alpha and 2 beta, and each polypeptide chain contains the prosthetic group ferrum. So ferrum ni is the main component lah. Dia sangat important lah because it bind the oxygen one. Dia bind oxygen. Okay, so that is why we call that one hemoglobin can bind 4 oxygen because each hem group satu ferrum ni dia boleh bind 1 oxygen, and then quaternary protein hemoglobin contain 4 polypeptide. So each polypeptide can bind 1 oxygen molecule. So meaning that there are 4. So meaning that one hemoglobin can bind 4 oxygen molecule. Okay. Okay. Another one is platelet. Okay. So platelet is the smallest component in red blood cell, and then it is very tiny spherical shape or disc shape with a bit of cytoplasm and does not. And normally it does not contain nucleus. Some of them have, some of them not. And normally it is pinched off from very large cell called megakaryocyte in the bone marrow. So it is actually origin from the megakaryocyte. So ini lah. I just want you to show that. Yang ni adalah stem cell. Ini tak perlu tahu. I just want to show this megakaryocyte. Megakaryocyte, and then it will produce the platelet. Ni adalah erythrocyte, ni adalah leucocyte. Okay, so megakaryocyte, and then the lifespan of the platelet is more shorter compared to erythrocyte. It only have 1 week, and the main function is to blood clotting mechanism lah. Blood clotting mechanism, and then blood clotting and also stimulate immune system. Physically patch the blood by sticking to the valve. Ni adalah blood mechanism system. So ni adalah overall blood clotting mechanism. So yang ni awak dah belajar STPM, right? So STPM awak tak perlu belajar lah. So ini I just want to show you that how the blood clotting, how the platelet play the role in blood clotting. So normally you see that it cover when the person is injured, the blood, our erythrocyte, blood akan come out, right? So our platelet normally will trap a tear and then finally form the fibrin structure. So it will form the clotting structure. Okay. Yang ni adalah I just want to show you the platelet is come from megakaryocyte, and then all of the red blood cell actually is come from the stem cells, and then it is very important when you explain about the leukocyte, because the leukocyte the origin cell is all are different. So like lymphocyte is come from the lymphoid stem cell, and then all of the another type of the blood cell is come from the myeloid stem cell. So you need to differentiate them. Okay, so this one is about the leukocyte. So actually leukocyte is, there are total 5 types of leukocyte, and then there are 2 main categories, right? Either is granulocyte or agranulocyte. So granulocyte meaning it is have the granular, and is granular, cytoplasm is granular and has the large loop nucleus. So you see this is all the white blood cell, right? So you see here ni tak bagus yang ni. Okay, granulocyte. So you see here granulocyte, dia cytoplasm dia adalah granule, and then the nucleus are loop. Dia is the loop nucleus, meaning that dia akan, awak tengok dia macam 3D sikit lah. You see that the nucleus is more 3D shape one. And if compared to agranulocyte, the nucleus is very big, but it is not loop one. Okay, yang ni, okay. Okay. So normally these are all the function about the neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocyte, and monocyte. So we go to the neutrophil. So neutrophil normally is play the role in phagocytosis of bacteria in the wound. So it is play the role in phagocytosis lah. So kalau dia ada pathogen like bacteria atau virus, so dia akan makan bacteria tu lah. It will engulf that bacteria. And also it will phagocyte a dead cell, clean up the starch that is especially demanding after injury or infection. And most granule in neutrophil contain enzyme that can digest the ingested material. So neutrophil normally play the role in phagocytosis. And eosinophil normally is respond in allergic reaction. And it also contains the lysosome to degrade the parasitic wall, protozoa, and protozoa membrane. So normally is in allergic reaction, and also kalau dia ada parasitic wall or protozoa infected in our body, this white blood cell can play the role to protect us. Okay, basophil is also play in the allergic reaction, but the main is it does not contain lysosome, but it contains another two substance is called as histamine and also heparin. So histamine is to dilate the blood vessel and make the capillaries more permeable, and then the heparin is to speed up the fat removal from the blood after you eat a high fat meal. And then heparin is also anticoagulant that may help prevent blood from clotting inappropriately within the blood vessel. So normally basophil is play the role in protection by protection in the blood vessel. But it does not again fight against the pathogen lah. Dia bukan fight dengan pathogen punya. Dia macam pergi like see here right, dilate blood vessel and then speed up the fat removal like that. And then lymphocyte is the major white blood cell in the body defense system. So we know that we have B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte. So this one, B lymphocyte is major in bone marrow, and the main function is to produce antibody. And T lymphocyte is major in the thymus and is to destroy the foreign cell and virus infected cell. So these are two main functions. Don't be confused. And also another type of cell is natural killer cell. It is very active against tumor cell and cell infected with virus. And natural killer cell also destroys cell by both non-specific and specific process. And natural killer cell will release perforin. So normally this one, lymphocyte, you will learn more detail about that. The defense system, our body defense system, you will learn more detail in semester 2 also, immunity part, the last two chapter of that. So please, so you need to know it. If you don't know now, in semester 2 you also need to know. And another one is monocyte. So monocyte also play the role in the defense system. So normally it is also undergo phagocytosis and can develop macrophage and dendritic cell. So macrophage is the cell that can engulf bacteria, dead cell, and debris, and it can either move around or stay in the one place. And dendritic cells normally is stationed in all tissue of the body that come into contact with the environment, skin. So dendritic cells respond in viral infection by producing cytokine. So actually this one you also learn in immunity part semester 2. So yang ni adalah bone marrow. So bone marrow stem cell dia akan produce monocyte, right? One of the this one monocyte. So monocyte later it will produce macrophage and also dendritic cell. So these both two cells also actually is very helping the T cell to play the role in defense system lah. So how it is helping it, that you will learn in semester 2. And then our bone marrow stem cell also will produce the T cell that will major in the thymus. Another one, B cell, is major in the bone marrow. So please differentiate these both two, don't complicated. And then our T cell, actually we have many type of T cell lah. Dan ni awak akan belajar dekat semester 2 also. So awak tak perlu for now you don't need to know it, but you will learn it semester 2. And then B cell also we can produce plasma cell and memory cell to produce the body antibody lah. And then this one is the immunity response, cell mediated immunity and antibody mediated immunity. So again, if one you will learn in semester 2. So for now you just want to know about the structure of leukocyte. So yang ni lah, yang ni semua. Yang ni you need to know it. What are the structure? You need to know how to draw it. What are the structure of the leukocyte? And then what are the main function of the leukocyte and also vector cell and platelet lah. Okay, so that's all for animal specialized tissue. So finally. Okay, so that's all for today. Wow, 2 hour. 2 hour. Cukup 2 hour. Enough. Okay, so I hope that this explanation be clear and you know all about the animal specialized tissue. So in conclusion, there are 4 types of tissue you need to learn: epithelial, nervous tissue, muscular tissue, and also lastly connective tissue. So only these 4 types, and then okay, that's all. And then you need to know all. Firstly, you need to know the location. What are the location that you can find in this all tissue? Next one is the structure, and then the last one is function. All of this tissue you don't need to know all this lah. All this. Okay, so that's all for today. Any question? Okay, no question. Wah, I think semua expert tu. Memang expert tau. Saya buat live ni memang tak ada soalan langsung. Okay, I think that's all for today. Okay, so next Monday I will proceed chapter 5. Why I proceed chapter 5? Because chapter 3 and chapter 4 my note is not finished yet. So I cannot proceed it. So I will directly proceed to chapter 5 and chapter 6. These 2 chapters are the chapters normally candidate will score lah. Mereka akan focus these 2 chapter one, because these 2 chapter is totally new to you. So semua orang focus that chapter only. But I repeat again, chapter 2, although it is very I think you can say it is very boring and very long, but if you want to score A, you should score it lah. Not say that you just screening the. So I already teach you and give you the note. So if you want to buy the note, you can buy it. So I already try my best already to help you explanation and give as much as more possible knowledge to you already. So how do you summarize this knowledge is your effort lah. Okay, so next I will proceed to chapter 5. So I don't know you guys, your school teacher already teach chapter 5 or not. If you already teach, so maybe if you not understand, you can hear again. If not teach, you will closer can hear. So that's all for today. So thanks for your attending today. So we will see you tomorrow. So tomorrow is sem 3-1. So for those semester 3, you can stay tuned for tomorrow topic. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.